Hi guys, so today we will be talking about the digestive system. Digestive system is a group of organs that break down food in order to absorb its nutrients. So the three factors that affect the metabolic rates are the mass, the temperature, and the phylogenetic affinity. In mass, the smaller the organism's mass, the higher its basal metabolic rate. So this relates to animals' surface area to volume ratio and how it varies with size. Next is the temperature. So heat increases kinetic energy in cells by speeding up molecules involved in chemical reactions, bringing them more often. And in phylogenetic affinity, species that have the same mass have the same differences between endotherms and ectotherms. We will specify what type of digestion occurs in every part of the digestive tract and the organs or mechanisms responsible for the step. So first is the mechanical and the chemical. So the organs involved are the teeth, tongue, salivary glands, epiglottis, and esophagus. So it has a ingestion and propulsion. So teeth break apart the food as you chew. So the salivary gland secretes saliva to facilitate the food, and the enzyme amylase breaks down the starches in the food. An involuntary muscular action called peristalsis moves the food to the esophagus until it reaches the stomach. Next is the mechanical and chemical also. So the organs involved are the liver, gallbladder, pancreas, and the stomach. So it is a digestion type of a digestive step. So the stomach mechanically breaks down the food by churning. So glands in the stomach secrete gastric juices to help break down the food into smaller particles. The glands also secrete this enzyme pepsin, which begins the process of breaking down proteins in food. Fats are broken down in the smaller intestine with the help of bile salts produced in the liver and secreted by the gallbladder. Enzymes secreted by the pancreas break down the rest of the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats in the small intestine. After that, the type of digestion occurs is the chemical. So organ involved is the small intestine. So it is where the absorption of nutrients happens. So cells in the linings of the small intestine absorbs nutrients from the food particles. Cells allow nutrients to transfer the bloodstream, where the blood carries the absorbed nutrients to the other tissues. So the organs involved in the last step are the large intestine, the rectum, and the anus. So the type of digestion here is called mechanical. So it is where digestion or the eliminating of waste happen. So indigestible materials are moved from small intestine to large intestine through peristalsis. So the waste materials that cannot be digested any further are transformed into stool by the absorption of water and by the secretion of mucus, which moves the stool into the rectum, where it waits to be out from the body through the anus. So the small intestine absorbs most digested food molecules, waters, and minerals, and passes them to the other parts of the body for storage and chemical change. The body utilizes them in anabolism by building complex molecules from simple molecules. So just like the synthesis of proteins from amino acids, the body utilizes them in cannibalism by breaking complex molecules to simple ones, and there is release of energy during the process. The energy stored in the complex molecules are released in catabolic pathways, and it will be harvested in order to power the work of cells. The liver controls the released glucose onto what organs, while pancreas regulates the glucose levels. The organs involved are the liver and the pancreas, and the hormones responsible are glucagon and insulin. So that's all. I hope you learned from this video. Till next time. Bye-bye.